From your local election headquarters, a debate heating up at the Capitol, finding the legislature's most liberal and then most conservative members in an unlikely alliance.
Unlikely. Indeed, tonight we are focused on several proposed state questions for your ballot this year. News 4's Spencer Humphrey breaks it down.
Oklahoma Republican leaders are hoping to ask voters a few state questions on ballots this year. One that would take the Medicaid expansion voters approved several years ago out of the state constitution and into state statutes, where lawmakers could change it as they please. Another would allow the current nonpartisan judicial nominating commission that selects Oklahoma judges to become partisan. Republican leaders want those questions to appear on ballots during this August primary runoff election. Senate Minority Leader Julia Kurt has a problem with that.
They're trying to create an opportunity where it's mainly Republican voters for these state questions.
Very few Democratic primary races in Oklahoma have more than 2 candidates running in them, so they won't be heading to runoffs in August. Meanwhile, many Republican races have so many candidates running, they are pretty much guaranteed to go to a runoff, like the hotly contested Republican race for governor. So, most races on the August ballot will be Republican runoffs, only open to voters who are registered Republicans. Kurt says non-Republicans won't have much of a reason to turn out that day.
We know that people who are unaffiliated, they don't have a party, they don't want to be a part of a party, they're going to feel disengaged in June and August. They're not motivated to go vote.
She says it makes a lot more logical sense to put these state questions on the general election ballot in November, when no races are closed based on party.
November is when everyone's included, so it should be in November.
Republican leaders say their choice of August is about easing voter confusion.
I think it's a better outcome for voters to kind of split some of these votes out, so some are in November, some are in August, and so we don't have ballot fatigue and all of these state questions on the November ballot that are already going to be inundated with all the general elections that are going on.
But oddly enough,
I think there are concerns about the August election that come from more than just Democrats.
A group of seemingly polar opposites agree with Kurt and the Democrats. Republican members of the Senate's far-right Freedom Caucus voting no alongside Democrats this week when asked to send the Judicial Nominating Commission question to ballots in August, also arguing the votes should be held in the higher turnout November election.
There's an alignment there between us and some of the far-right Republicans on transparency issues and on feeling like voters are getting a rigged deal.
With that vote failing, Republican Senate leaders postponed a similar planned vote over the proposed Medicaid expansion ballot question.
I'm hopeful the state Senate could get that on the August ballot, but ultimately it's in their purview unless and until they send it to us.
In Oklahoma City, Spencer Humphrey, Oklahoma's News 4.
All right, Spencer, next week we'll likely find out what happens with that Medicaid ballot question. As for the Judicial Nominating Commission, the one that failed, the Senate is planning to take a revote on that issue.